Alright, fellas. Video's a little bit late today. I apologize for that. Um, First week. Guess I'm still just getting used to the schedule, you could say. Did a little bit of doom scrolling in my bed, kind of just chilling after the gym. Today's gonna be an update, kind of just like giving you guys a background of what's going on right now, like what my goals are at the moment, what I'm doing day to day, and just how that'll change once I hit the cut weight that I'm aiming for. So, as I just said, I'm aiming for like a specific weight on my cut. I'm thinking like 170 to 173, which is the lightest I've been in probably like 8 months, 9 months, something like that. What I'm doing to do that, like what I'm doing to achieve that right now, is I'm eating around 2,100 calories a day, and I'm doing 550. Well, that's not true. Minimum of 300 if I'm really like cut on time on the treadmill, 300 calories. But I'm trying every day to do 500 calories on the treadmill. That takes me about like 35 minutes, so not a crazy time commitment. Definitely helps the cut speed up. Pull up. I've been tracking my weight for past 6 days, which is not a long period of time for a cut or anything really. But the highest weight I was at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so actually a week now. Highest weight I was at this week was 184.4. And then yesterday I weighed in at 180.4. Today I was 182.2. I think that's just because I drank a lot of water. I'm not gonna lie. Tomorrow, I'll be lifting pretty early before my classes. I'll be in there around like 9 or 10. So we'll get a real like dry weigh in, because I won't have consumed a whole lot of liquid before that. See where we're at. The goal is to hit like 170, 173 within. So today's the 11th. I'd probably say the week of or the week following Christmas. So 20 days, 3 weeks from now is when I expect to be the level of lean that I want to be. I definitely am already seeing changes. It's not really that easy to tell. I mean, maybe it is for you guys. For me, I don't really notice a difference looking at pictures like side by side from the peak bulk, which was like 192, to now, which is 182 today. So down 10 pounds from peak bulk. And that wasn't even so much like cutting. I was just not like actively trying to intake as much food as possible anymore, so I dropped like 6 pounds. But now I'm cutting. I'm trying to lose weight. The reason I'm cutting is because I'm competing in March, which is a ways away, I'm aware. I'm competing in the sub 181 pound weight class at my state meet. And you're like, oh, why are you cutting to 170 whatever? In powerlifting, unless you're like a world-class athlete with like locked-in nutrition and like it's all you do. I'm a full-time student right now, so it's kind of hard to do that. But unless you're like a world-class athlete, you really want to leave yourself some room for like a bunch of reasons. You want to be able to like stay hydrated before the meet, so that you don't have to be like empty on water, because you lift better when you're hydrated. So that'll put some pounds onto what your like dry, like empty stomach weight is in the morning. And then carbs are another big one. When you're cutting, you don't normally eat a lot of carbs, but right before a meet I'll probably try to carb up, and that'll put on like 5 pounds, around 5 pounds. So I'm leaving myself some leeway. The next prep is going to begin around January, I want to say 16 or 17, 12 weeks before the meet, plus a few days, because I wanna throw rest days in there when needed. But yeah, I'll show you guys the physique in this video, just like a little bit. I'll throw some slides through here throughout the conversation. This is gonna be a short, simple one, no tutorial or anything. I guess if I wanted to give you guys some tips for cutting, if you want to cut and maintain as much muscle as possible, you generally want to find your maintenance calories, which is what you would eat to keep your current body weight, and then take 500 off of that if you wanted to do like a slow paced, like keeping all your muscle and everything cut. I'm kind of rushing it a little bit just because I know if I tried to do a cut for 2 or 3 months, I wouldn't stick it out just because I like eating food and being strong. That's another big part of the cut is I really do feel weak. Like tomorrow I have a leg day in the morning. It's probably not gonna be great. I'm not gonna lie. Like my deadlifts are gonna be weak. My legs aren't gonna get that full. Like the pumps are worse, but I do just look better overall. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I got classes tomorrow, Friday, and then I have one final next Tuesday, and then I'm done. I'm home free for a month, so I'll lock in when I'm home. Be way easier to cut when I'm home as well. I'll have more free time for like meal prepping, eating the foods that I should be eating. I'm kind of living off of the college food right now, so losing weight. I'm doing it, but it is still hard. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about cutting or bulking, I think I'm pretty good at them. I'll put a picture of like what I looked like when I weighed 180 a year ago, and then 180 like yesterday when I weighed in at 180, just to show you that I've put on a decent amount of muscle. Although I haven't gained that much like weight, I've put on a good amount of muscle mass. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Simple and sweet. See you around, fellas.